Nothing. I just never grew up liking them. Okay, me and onions do have beef.
Why?
Because when
they cost her a date, she went in for a kiss.
When I was hungover, I went to Jack in the Box in the morning, and I got a sausage.
Best meal in the fucking world.
And it had an onion in it, and I wanted.
Threw up.
That was it.
You threw up?
Really?
That did it for me.
You threw up?
Yeah.
I feel like you should track that person.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Anything I throw up on, I don't ever eat again.
I will never.
Peanut M&Ms. And they're probably not even the verdict of why I got sick. That was the last meal I had before I threw up. Never again.
Yeah. No. Me and onions.
You call me Big Bag. I don't betray food. Me and food don't betray each other like that. If I throw it up, hey, round 2, baby. I don't do that. That's crazy. I don't
round 2 after a throw up?
Yeah, I done thrown up a whole bunch of food and I'll still go back. I done thrown up. No, I throw up every morning though. I've done that shit for like 4 or 5 years.
Every morning?
Yeah, like it's like I don't know why it's a thing. I went to the doctor about it. They tell me all this shit, and then like they put me on all these medicines, and I was like,
what did they tell you?
You know, anorexia is a real thing.
Dude, I don't have an eating issue.
Do you have Crohn's?
No, I don't feel like it. I'm not,
do you really throw up every morning?
No, I throw up every morning. That's my wife. I gotta wake her up every morning.
Concerning.
Wait, what's your throw up sound like? Is it annoying?
Yeah, like I wake her up and like it's like
you could never live in my home.
Yeah. It just like happens. I go into like the other bathrooms. Like I don't go in our bathroom. I'll like go across or I'll go outside, so I don't wake her up, like in the backyard.
But you ever one of those?
Not okay.
I know. I mean, it's something that I've just like gotten used to. Like the doctors don't know what it is.
We're gonna change the subject because you naturally shake your leg, but you're shaking your leg right now, and it makes the scene even worse. Oh. So let's relax. You know, just talk about your little throw up thing. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Take it easy. It's okay. You throw up every morning like a weirdo.
It happens.
It does. Just like this podcast happens. And with that being said, welcome to Maybe It's Me, episode 23. It's your boy, Nick. To my left is my dog, Devin. As always. Devin, did I hit you with the smoothest segue of all time?
Oh, my God. I dead ass was not ready for this. I was about to answer a phone call. My brother called me right now. I was about to put that motherfucker on speaker. I did not know he was going into it like that.
How we doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm good, big dog. And across from me, as always, the man behind the cameras and the mics, Mr. Paul. How are we, sir?
How's it going, guys?
It's going good, man. How about yourself?
You know, making it through.
How? Define. I need to know.
What do you mean?
What are we making it through on?
Life.
Is it good or bad?
A little bit of both.
The pause was deep cuts.
It wasn't a great weekend. A lot of reasons.
Yeah, we'll get into one of them for sure. And then somebody is back. She finally decided to grace us with her presence again. Miss Erin Lane.
Hey, guys.
How are we?
I'm doing good.
Good. Welcome to the new stew.
Yeah, it looks really good in here.
You like it?
Yeah.
Very nice. Hopefully we get some content out for you folks out there behind the lens. She's back in the saddle.
I'm back.
Well, we're happy to have you. It's been a fantastic week for me.
Oh, yeah?
No. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have any complaints from my last week. It was stressful. Work is busy again. Certified bogeyman stuff is just all over the place. I never knew starting something all relies on content. And it's tough because I run out of ideas. But here we are.
I feel that's why you got to scroll to get more ideas.
I do. I scroll a lot. My wife actually gets pissed off about it, so I scroll too much. But yeah, there's that. What about your last week, bud?
Fantastic. My mom's been staying with me, so I've been doing that. Been seeing my
dealing with it or loving it. I heard loving it. That's what my ears heard.
I love them almost every week. What do you mean? What I said, dealing with it?
I swear you said dealing.
You said dealing with it.
I don't mean in a bad way. Though. Like I love.
I'm just
mom.
dealing with my mom. I
did not say like that. Look at me now. I've been seeing that in my niece a lot.
Yeah, I saw it. She's huge.
Yeah, it's been making me want to have a kid bad.
Chill, big dog. In time.
Other than that, I've been good. I've just been doing
Baby
that.
skins.
We'll see. I don't know.
Is it going to be a Devin if it's a girl?
Yes.
You do have that option.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Yeah,
like it's one of those names.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I've already talked to it. It's that, and then
can a girl be a junior?
That's what I asked. My wife doesn't know, but I'm gonna do it.
Against the rules,
I'm gonna do it. No, I can't tell me.
Please, like that's selfish.
Why is it selfish?
Because she has to grow up with
as a junior.
Like, don't do that.
What do you call a junior girl?
I've never seen a junior girl.
There's no junior. It's just
Exactly.
like if
It's just name.
But I've never seen
my
like.
dad's name was Aaron and he named me Aaron, it would just be.
I guess you could go with like the second, like
The second would be hard.
Queen Elizabeth the second.
Yeah.
The second would be hard.
Devin
I want
Schemes the
that.
second.
I want that when she a future MMA fighter in the UFC, Dana White. I want that name to be just hard like that, like what you just said. Yeah, I want it to come out like that.
Yeah, that'd be
You
hard.
want
The
90
second,
The second.
the
would be-
second on the back of it. You know,
Bruce
she like they
Banner
put somebody in an
announcing the
armbar.
name.
That'd be hard. And how was our last week, Paul?
Ups and downs. Do you want me to get into it now or?
Do it.
Well, yeah, let's get into one at least. We can segue.
Y'all confusing me. You already know what he talking about. I don't know what he talking about.
Well, I mean, he's
Football-wise or
he's
like
an
the-
alum from a certain college.
Oh, come. Are you serious? Go ahead.
So, I'm a graduate of the University of Texas at San Antonio.
Yeah, go ahead and say that last part. 'Cause it definitely ended. It did not end at Texas.
And a little bit of pause after the University
You
of Texas.
tried it.
So we had a big game this week. And,
you didn't. No, you
went
didn't.
against number
I
2
wouldn't
Texas.
Be, like I wouldn't say it was a.
It wasn't a big game.
Yeah,
They
are.
did. They are number one
Yeah.
as of today, Monday.
As
they
of
are
right
number
now,
one.
after they kicked our ass.
Put some respect.
Yeah, Paul, you can't even be upset. You didn't expect
No,
no.
y'all
no.
lost.
I mean, I wasn't upset until like, okay, so we knocked Quinn Ewers out the game, and then
And then you got
we were the breakout party for Archie Manning, basically.
penetrated.
Yeah, Paul.
was
That's
bad.
it. Didn't matter if they put third string quarterback in there. Y'all wouldn't beat
Y'all played
Texas.
the number one team.
Yeah,
in the
y'all wouldn't.
country.
It's
Like,
okay.
That's what I would say if I was.
But I
like,
didn't want to be that because I know for the rest, Archie Manning's going to go to the NFL, and that on the draft they're going to show the first game he came in.
He's going to show that ankle breaker he put on that one cat.
Oh boy, yeah, that
They
quarterback.
just made
know
us
the-
look sorry, and
You
we
know the one
aren't that
he ran
bad.
20 miles an hour on. He was boy.
I didn't know it was that fast. He was just,
It just lets you know it's a different level. Even at UTSA, still like levels to D1.
No, that's what I. So like he got insulted today at work because I said, like low key, UTSA should be a D2. They'd be a really good.
no,
D2.
you can't say that.
No,
They should be a D2.
No, they're a good group of 5 team. There's Power 5. We're just the second level of.
Y'all in the Sun Belt or the Conference USA? Which one is that?
Don't disrespect us. We're in the
mean,
American.
America. It's the same.
We're along with
You're
Tulane
in the
and them.
non-Power 5, which is the same.
Football, though. Didn't they just when I was at Sam Houston, they didn't have.
No, everybody moved to the American, but could be going to the Pac-12. A little upgrade.
I saw that.
A little bit, but I mean, at the same time, like you could be Texas State that just got penetrated by.
Well, they
Arizona
penetrated
State.
us 2 weeks
They
ago,
did.
so
They beat-
it's been 2 bad.
So that's
weeks.
what I'm saying. Y'all are D2. Like y'all losing to
can't-
Texas State
But
like this.
softball is not D2.
Hey, UTSA, they're solid. So okay, y'all have.
It's just
some
a
solid
bad
sports.
year.
It's not a bad
No,
year.
like brother,
No, because we had Frank Harris.
for 9 years. Shout outs.
Shout outs. But we had him.
Like
and
he spoiled y'all. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. Frank Harris spoiled you.
I know. I was spoiled the 4 years I was there. We won championships,
And
and
now he's gone. And
now we got Owen McCown,
who?
Josh McCown's son.
For real, for real? That's
Yeah.
kind of dope. I didn't
Josh
know that.
McCown was at the first game when we actually won. But then these past 2 weeks away, maybe it's just
all right.
Y'all weren't
y'all go
expected
back
to
the
win,
dome.
though.
Y'all go
Like-
back to the dome. You'll be all right.
Y'all weren't expected to win, so it's really not a backup. You're not like upset at what happened. There's no way you thought y'all were going to go to Texas.
I would just
and
like a
you
little
thought
bit more
anything was
fight.
gonna-
Y'all got a touchdown.
They gave them
against
everything they
against-
got.
No, but
Even though it got caught.
even last time, like 2 years ago when we played Texas, and they had Bijan Robinson, we still lost, but it was kind of close till the third quarter.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what you said? It was kind of close until when? It wasn't close.
Third quarter.
It wasn't close.
Ah, yeah,
It's
that was-
okay, Paul. You had no. That should.
That was an ass whooping. Y'all got those ass whooped.
That shouldn't have put.
We're
no
gonna figure
damper on
things
you.
out. We're gonna get back on the saddle for conference play.
No, you know what it looked like?
What?
It looked like you was coaching a team playing NCAA.
I mean, basically.
That's what he did. Y'all took that game as a pay me to come play y'all. It's a warm up game for
I mean,
Texas.
it was a little hour road trip to go get paid
Yes,
$1 million.
and they probably paid y'all $1 million to $2 million to go get whooped. And you'll use that money wisely at UTSA. It's a grand business move, but it's what you expected.
But you got San Antonio Spurs going to the game wearing UT
Rocking it.
jerseys,
They didn't care. That
acting
one,
like they neutral.
Keldon was the only one to wear a UTSA jersey.
They probably handed it to him just to take the
He was
photo.
like, oh, man.
I guess.
Took it off immediately after. They had
okay.
Manu there too.
But
Hey, you'll be all right.
Yeah, football wise wasn't great, and then before that I had a little incident.
What happened?
So my couch finally came in from I talked about last episode. So the couch came in Saturday.
All right.
I was like, okay, couch is here. I'm gonna finish the living room now.
What do you mean finish the? Oh, I got you.
So I mounted the TV in my bedroom. I was gonna mount the TV in the living room. The TV in the bedroom was a 65-inch. TV in the living room was a 75-inch. This is where I realized that
You went to cons.
no.
Should have. You
say,
should have.
Devin,
Them.
Devin put you on.
Them TVs
I mean,
was
I
cheap.
should have stopped by there a little bit later in the story, but
So this is how you found
my
out.
ego got the better of me. So
What?
you know how you say I should call people for help sometimes?
You dropped your shit.
I was trying to mount it to the wall. It was a little bit heavy.
I done
I
told
Are you
hooked it on one
serious,
side.
Paul?
The other side dropped. It did. I didn't see a crack until I plugged it in. Whole thing fucking done.
how pissed were you?
I was defeated at that point.
Because I've seen you get mad and you do this thing where you start shaking your head no a lot. Was that
That was like my one prized possession. So like when
I know you was ready to watch a movie.
I was gonna watch the UTSA game on it. that was
Maybe that was a sign from God. Like you
that was
don't
like
wanna see this
$1,000
game, big
Like this
fella.
That was
was
like
like
one of my-
TV anyways.
that was one of my first big purchases. Like when I transferred to UTSA, they gave me a scholarship, but I was already using the GI Bill, so I just used the
Bro, I
scholarship
ain't
to
gonna
buy a
lie to you, The
TV.
big purchase I made when I got my bill was a TV, and I had that bitch till the wheels fell off on that
I
thing.
thought I was gonna have this till the wheels fell off. It was my
Well, the wheels
enjoyment.
done fell off. I mean,
So basically, TV broke.
that's crazy.
Did you get a new one?
I got 55-inch.
Oh, now you bad. You downgraded. Why did you downgrade? How did you get the same one?
First of all, I don't have a.
Take that motherfucker out the master and put it in the
I'm
living room.
not messing with taking nothing off the wall or on the wall no more.
It's crazy that he did this because I forgot you told me that on Friday, and I said, "Call me, I'll help you pick it up." I said, "Cause you ain't got the reach."
Paul, I know you don't got the reach. Look at your
I
arms.
said, "You ain't got the wingspan for it." I said, "I can pick it up easily."
I heard 65. I said, how? By yourself? I said, how? In what world?
Well, like the mounting points I put it were like right here,
Nah.
but the brackets were right here. So I tried to lift it up that little, but I couldn't hook it.
Dog. Paul, that's crazy. So you settled for less.
For sure.
You went and got something lesser?
Where'd you get it at?
On base
You
And
didn't
then
go
you
to.
went to the PX and
you
got
didn't-
less. That's where the deals are.
and no taxes.
You didn't go to cons. They going out of business.
I ain't want to.
They got like a 73-inch TV in there for like $1,700. That was like $4,000.
How much you spent on this 55?
Personally, $250.
He said personally.
What do you mean
that
personally?
mean?
$250.
What
What?
did you get a?
I got a little financing plan through Papa Ellis.
He hooked you up.
Wow. So
hooked
so what happened was you dropped that TV,
And then you-
called mom and dad and said, guess what happened? And then you got, oh, that's crazy.
You got a little blessing.
Here's how it went. So I dropped it in my rage. I drove over to Best Buy over in the Forum. I picked out a little 55-inch to fit in my car. They told me if I lay it down flat and it don't turn on, that's my fault. So I said,
Oh, yeah, that
screw
is the
you. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, would a 75 or 65-inch TV fit in your car, Dad?
What? What's wrong, son?
I dropped it.
What do you mean you dropped it?
The 75-inch I had, it's gone.
Now I know some things about the background of your dad. And I bet you he was like, "Now, son, what did you think was smart about hanging up a TV by yourself?"
Can I
Did
ask
he
you a
hit you with one
question?
of those?
And a little
Can I
bit.
ask you a question?
What?
Why didn't you call your dad if you don't even like to call people? You can't
Like,
call your
bro,
dad.
why didn't you?
Thing
just
is,
listen?
he's like down the road now since I moved back home or like close to home.
And it would have been too much, huh?
I swear I could have gotten it by myself. I hooked the one part.
But you did it. You did it.
It was the second part that I couldn't nudge over and hook it on.
Yeah, because you didn't. As
Wait,
you
were
said,
you in there? So I'm talking at the what they call the apex of the scene. Paint this picture for me.
did it drop in slow motion for you? Like, did
At
you?
the
Oh,
apex-
you know how
at the
that shit
apex of
happens?
the scene, you knew it was the end. You were sitting there.
Like you know in those movies with the intense music playing, like
Yeah, no, you knew. You was like,
dun
"Ah!"
dun 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 dun, and then it just fell.
And it was slow, like Devin said. It was slow motion.
Slow motion. You know, you watch that thing
And
fall
I
for 10
bet you let
seconds.
the whole thing fall after that.
I mean, the one side was still hooked on the wall, but I was still kind of holding it, so it didn't. This,
What happened to the TV after? Because I know what would happen. Because you're on the third floor. I
It'd been
know
out that
what
third
would have
floor,
happened
yeah.
if I was the owner of this television and I did that shit.
What?
That shit would have been a flying saucer.
Off
People
the
would have said
balcony.
that they would have found a UFO.
He would have pulled
I would have launched that bitch
Antonio
on my
Brown and
screen.
threw
Yeah.
that thing off, put that furniture out the window.
I'm still figuring out what to. It's in my hallway.
What?
I put a blanket under it so I can slide it, but I don't know what to do with it.
Launch that motherfucker.
Don't you have to like call some people to like come take that?
Are you serious?
In the trash.
Paul,
I can't carry that thing all the way to the
Paul,
dumpster.
Paul,
That thing, they
You
won't
couldn't
fit.
carry it up.
Paul, I got you. If I got a job site near Cibolo, let me know. We'll come pick it up and throw it in the trash. I got a big ass dumpster at my job site and throw it in there.
Look at people just helping. People just want to help you and look at you.
Appreciate
God
that.
telling you to slow down, son.
I might even be nice enough to have one of my guys just go pick it up, charge me like an hour at the job, go get it for you.
I appreciate that.
That's crazy.
Hey, go grab it. I'm about to have that happen tomorrow.
Well, I'm sorry you had it.
That's how my Saturday went.
Now, how's this wall look with this small ass TV up there? Is it disappointing you?
The wall has a couple holes in it, but
Okay, that's outside the 55.
I'm happy.
This is the holes that could have been.
So you remember my goal of decorating the
Yeah,
apartment? You gotta
yeah.
decorate to cover some of these holes.
Damn, bro. Let's get into the goals. So, Paul, did you do anything else in the apartment?
Got a new TV.
That's all he did.
Did you get a rug?
Got a rug. So my TV
Oh, yeah, you said that last week. You
TV stand was a little scuffed up from moving the TV across it. So I
Oh, you upgrading that?
didn't want to buy. I didn't want to spend another $100 to buy a new TV stand. So I just like went on Amazon, used some of my work experience, and like just bought a little thing of wood vinyl.
Oh, yeah.
And just
You about
laid
to
it
lay
on the top.
there? All right. Hey, sometimes that's what it's need. That's what you need to do. What about you, big dog? How's this goal going? I know how it's going. Tell the people how your goal of remodeling your garage is going.
I feel like it's going great.
Me too.
I got my TVs hung up. I got
Two of them things.
Two
Bam.
TVs back to back. So I got my two TVs hung up.
How'd you feel Did you watch the
I watched
games?
Red Zone and I watched the Packers game.
So how did it feel?
Amazing. I didn't want to leave, but I had to. But I stayed in my garage for like until halftime of the first couple games, and I was like in freaking heaven. I had my fridge out there. I had my little
Now,
mat.
just imagine if you had Sunday ticket, bro. I know you ain't gonna get it, but listen to me. If you had the Packers game on that screen, you could shift over and have the 4 other games on that screen. All at once, 4 games on one screen.
I got multi-view. I can do that. You can do that with YouTube TV.
No, that's what I have. But it's
Red
Sunday
zone's
ticket.
all you need.
Oh, I know that. I can do that. But I only care about the Packers, so I don't care what everybody else. I like Red Zone for fantasy purposes. So
Yeah, I feel that.
I was having a great time. And then tomorrow, I got one of my guys coming over, and we're gonna cut that granite in my house, so I can make room for that fridge y'all saw.
Yeah.
Bought that new fridge last weekend
You
too.
need one of those like water saws.
You need like a skill saw and shit. So we're gonna put that in there, and then just cut that inch and a half. Put the new TV in. Put the new fridge in that in my kitchen. My wife gets an upgrade. I take the old one and put it in the garage.
My wife gets an upgrade. It's crazy.
But
Go back to
she's
the
been
kitchen
wanting it.
without
Like
saying
I told her, I've been telling her for a minute I need to get her one because she's been wanting it. So I finally just. I
That's
got a good.
live.
I got a good deal on it, man. They called me and said they had a little deal on it. I was like, I
You
don't
went to
care.
cons again?
No. My brother helped me out. He knew a person in Lowe's because my brother used to work at Lowe's, and so this,
They giving
No,
deals
like-
at Lowe's.
oh, they give deals at Lowe's.
And
It's
an
like,
employee
it's like,
discount.
yeah, like if they return stuff, like so this lady, my washer and dryer came from Lowe's too. Like I got them for cheap, but this lady returned this fridge because it had little dents on the side. I don't care. It's about to come in this little cold. It was like a $2,700 fridge. They had it on sale for $800. My brother
They
made
dropped it that much for a couple dents.
Yeah, like it was like it's got like a good dent in it. But it's
I
not like
promise you, I'll
crazy.
go to
You
Lowe's
want
right now and put a
you-
mallet through the fucking front of a fridge.
You'll
and
never
run
see
out.
it. Yeah, you'll never see it.
Shiced up. I just hit it with a mallet and
This
leave.
one got a little dent. How much can I get
2
for?
weeks later, come back. Hey, this one fucked up. How much you want for this?
They was like $800, and I was like, my brother made a call. He's like, if your brother can come pick it up right now, he get $500. So I drove out to Bernie, paid $500 for it.
Real. Shout outs.
Got it. So I've been doing that. Now I'm about to have an electrician come
Especially
out.
because you have that wall right there, so it's probably
Yeah.
gonna hide it.
You gonna hide it. You ain't gonna see it.
That's
Yeah.
lovely.
Now I got an electrician coming out to start doing my air conditioning in the garage and stuff. Like, I'm trying to get this thing done.
There's nothing better than like doing something like that though. It makes you feel so good. And I told you about the vibe. Like you're building something for a vibe. Like
Oh yeah.
been a while since you had that.
Oh, it's been dope. And my wife's starting to get the lights and stuff. So she's doing the decoration. I'm making a Packers theme.
yeah,
So
yeah,
she got all my Packers
Hey,
stuff. she gonna hang it.
memorabilia shit you have is dope.
Yeah. And that shout out to my brother. My brother buys me memorabilia every year for Christmas.
Super dope. You
Yeah.
need to hang that stuff up.
So it's all gonna get
Don't
hung
let it sit on
up.
the ground.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be all hung up and stuff. So I'm getting there.
It's dope.
I've already got
like
I feel like I'm about to redesign my whole house. I've been like, I already got.
it inspires.
I'm about to do my bedroom, bro.
I'm trying
I
to
need
tell
to do my
you,
whole
like,
bedroom.
Aaron could probably speak on it. It's like the fact that you do one project and you see it and you're like, then the algorithm gets your ass too. You get on that algorithm, you're like, fuck, I'm about to redo my whole house. Fuck it.
Nice.
I wanted to do this one little corner, and now I'm over here trying to figure out how to remodel a fucking kitchen.
Nah, I like it, man. But it's because I think it's because I don't got trips planned. Like my last trip that I know for sure is in Minnesota in November.
Yeah.
Like we're slowing down on trips,
Minnesota?
so it's like not saving for trips. It's like
Michigan or Minnesota?
we're going to Minnesota, yeah. So it's like saving for trips. It's like,
On another trip?
yeah, we're going to see Billie Eilish in Minnesota.
The most random shit.
But
I
you
was like,
going
bro,
all
who
the way
go-
to Minnesota to see
go
Billie
see
Eilish?
Yeah,
Doesn't she just like tour? She don't come closer to the south?
That's what I said.
my wife wanted to go. All right, let's go. I ain't never been to Minnesota.
And for what reason? And he's going like in a very cold time.
Devin,
Hell
your
yeah,
life
I'll let
is
you
what
go.
I want mine to be. Just
Is there a
wanna go
reason
here?
not
Sure.
to go though? Like you ever thought you can go to just because you go to a concert, you can go to a concert somewhere else. Honestly, God, we was trying to go to a concert where it was like she played on Saturday and like Green Bay
Minnesota,
was somewhere that I could go to a Green Bay game on Sunday. Chicago was close, but it never worked out, so we just chose Minnesota.
It's live.
And we're
Fair
going with
enough.
another couple too, so it's cool. I don't know. My wife wanted to go see her.
Neither here nor there.
Nick's the biggest Billie Eilish fan I know.
Oh, when Ocean Eyes comes on,
I don't think I can name
boy,
that song.
me and Ocean
I'm not
Eyes.
even playing.
That's my jam right there.
Ocean eyes.
Oh, there you go, Paul.
Little crack.
I mean, like,
That's
That's
my.
cool.
There's an
Dua
astronomy
Lipa's better
remix
than her,
version.
but-
You need to listen to that. It's fire.
Dua Lipa is way better than Billie Eilish.
I love Dua Lipa too.
Different kind of different.
Yeah, you can't compare
It's definitely
the
different
two.
genres, but Dua Lipa's better.
Dua Lipa's like radio hits. Billie Eilish is
Deep cuts.
Soul.
So her
I
new,
said deep cuts, and Paul's eyes rolled back. He said,
I mean, maybe I'm a secret Billie Eilish fan. You don't know.
"You are."
You
The
wanna
way
go,
just
Paul?
said
That was
Ocean Eyes.
his. That's his song.
It really is. Like,
Good song.
what's your song?
I don't know what it is, so I've never. I mean,
Her
I'm
first,
not, I'm
her
not a
first
hater.
album was good.
Oh, that
can't-
is fire.
You said what?
Her first album's fire.
Cool. I'm not a hater on anybody's music. There's
Paul,
not
we
a
still
genre
don't
of
know
music
what
I
your
won't listen
song
to.
is.
Is that what your song was that day that you
That's
wouldn't
what
let
I'm
nobody
saying.
know?
That's
It's
his
Ocean Eyes because I
song.
jammed that shit
No,
with
I-
the windows down once
The
a
courage
week.
that you had to sing that really might have been it.
No,
What's the song then?
Paul, why can't you just?
you guys are too old to know what it would be. You,
Too
Too
old
old?
to know. That's
First of all, I'm the
insane.
oldest in this room. Let's pipe
yeah,
down.
you
a
guys
little
wouldn't
bit
even.
on
Bite down a little bit. And she ain't even that old, okay?
So you just think we're out of tune with what goes on in the world?
Probably.
It's a wiggle
When
song
did the
or
song
what?
come out?
2014, 2013.
Like I wasn't in high school.
I was in my 20s.
I was in college.
I was definitely out of college, but
We're not gonna get back on this. You ain't gonna drag this out of me.
All right.
watch
go-
me.
Well, shout out your goal. Shout
Can
out
you?
Devin's
Can we
goal.
go look up all 2014 songs that came out?
I'm gonna, yeah.
Yeah,
It'd
let's
be
go.
crazy if she did the whole list of videos.
Don't worry.
that dropped.
Don't worry, Paul. Paul doesn't know me.
You don't know her. She wants the information. She'll figure it out.
Facts.
CIA agent over there.
Mine.
Yeah.
What was mine? Oh, 10 sales. I'm up to like 9, 8 or 9, 7.
Hell
8 or
yeah.
9, somewhere
Really?
around there. Yeah.
And that's in the past couple of days. I know on Friday.
Yeah.
Was
she
it Friday
low.
you called me?
Yeah. So, person who missed out.
Like the boxing gloves right there, boy.
No, my goal was to sell 10 things on the site, and then also like get a bank account for the company. I have another bank account yet. I've been bullshitting on that, and I'm actually bullshitting this week because I'll be out of town.
You got 16. You got
But
half the month. Half the month.
Wait, what do you mean a bank account for the company?
The business
business
bank
account.
You're just now getting that?
Yeah, I didn't need it. Not
Oh, I
yet.
thought that was like a first step of
I
what
mean,
people do.
It can be.
typically, yeah, it can be, but I didn't need it. I mean,
Now he about to get the tax write-offs.
yeah, I try to.
Can't you? Is there like more benefits with a?
Well, it's
company
all under the
account?
name and stuff. Yeah, and you can get a credit card, line of credit, and stuff like that.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, I need to do that, and then yeah, the sales thing is working, and then
That's dope.
we have a fucking challenge.
Yeah.
Have y'all started it?
You saw.
No, I've
Both of
seen
y'all-
parts.
Both
of
of y'all saw.
I've seen, but yeah, I've seen.
She has not. I know she's been way too busy.
You ain't seen his?
I work best under pressure.
Oh, okay.
When was the deadline
a-
for this?
It's
October
October
1st.
1 is
October
the
1st.
deadline.
So
So
we
it's
have
got to
like
be
3
ready
weeks.
by October 1?
Yeah.
We have
And
like
you ain't
3
started?
weeks.
Devin, look, I don't need much time.
Okay. You just need a
But
good,
y'all saw us little teaser, an appetizer.
a good afternoon, and you got it.
29th. It's on and popping in my house.
Okay, 29th.
Actually, the 28th, because
She
Hobby
gon-
Lobby is closed the 28th.
The 28th.
But no, yeah. So that goal is in effect. It's not like in full effect, but it's in effect, y'all.
I've seen it.
But I feel like
I like
yours-
what he's doing. I ain't gonna lie
his
to you.
theme seems different than mine.
I told you a spooky theme. So it is. We already established it will be tough to judge because mine's more tailored to spooky. She's not a spooky person like that.
Yeah.
Yours will be more driven towards fall or something like that. I
Yeah.
would assume. But it's still cool. Like I mean, coolest one gets the dub.
Yeah,
I like what he's doing. I'm not gonna lie to you. You got challenged.
it's fine. You don't have to see what I'm doing.
I want to know what you're doing though. I want to see it. I like the sneak peeks. It's all right.
No sneak peeks.
Well, not no, because you're gonna do it 24 hours before it's due.
Oh yeah, she's.
You also did your
I worked
essay
better
before.
last minute. Like
Yeah, so you did your essay at 10:30 at night when it was due at
I
midnight.
didn't do it at all.
Said by somebody, yeah, said by somebody that ain't never done anything ahead of time. Just,
I never do anything ahead. I feel uncomfortable doing things ahead of time.
Really?
Yeah.
Like even getting up for work? Do you still do that?
Do I get up on time?
No, absolutely.
I started
not.
7.
Absolutely not. Because there was one time I had to ask her a question, and I was like, I hit her up at 7 because I had just got to work.
No, but I don't have notifications on for
You
Instagram.
ain't got to lie, Craig.
I don't. I literally
You gotta
don't.
lie, Craig.
I manage 6 accounts. Imagine.
Yeah, I
having
wouldn't want to have that
notifications
issue
for
either.
all
That's
of
a
them.
lie.
Absolutely not.
That's facts.
I don't even have my text notifications on.
I've been trying to get better about.
Like
if
all
you-
your chats are
Yeah,
muted?
if you pull up my phone, you will not see red anywhere. I won't know I have a text message until I click on the app and open it.
I do that. I do
I
mute a
need
lot of my
that
group
piece
chats.
of like
Yeah, because it'd be crazy.
nobody trying to reach me
I need
until
to
I
do
would
that
be reached.
for my Republican text messages that somebody spam me with. You know, the most toxic joke you could pull on anybody is sign them up for
Political.
fucking political text messages. Bro, I get.
Can I count
and
on
I'm
your
not-
vote?
Huh?
Can I count on your
Literally,
vote?
President Trump was attacked.
Yeah.
Like this is
Oh, I
blasphemy.
saw that.
Oh yeah, we about to get into that. But no, yeah, like that's the most toxic joke you could play on somebody is sign them up for political party texts.
Yeah.
Oh, you keep pissing me off.
What?
You gonna hear from Trump and Camila.
Both of
We
them.
need your
You
support.
want for both?
Yeah, facts.
That's cool.
That's so actually, yeah. Getting into it, Trump was attacked.
Was that? When was
They
that?
walked my man down on my
That was
on my
yesterday.
hobby on golfing. He was out there golfing on the 5th hole. They tried to get him.
No, he was on the 16th hole.
No, I don't know. I guess.
Oh,
I
you-
think all
you
I
knew?
know, I just know what I saw today. He was on the 16th hole, and the guy was set up across the street. So if he would have gotten to the 15th hole, like he would have been dead.
All I'm saying, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I told Paul this: if I'm Trump, that entire group of Secret Service is fired.
Oh, 100%.
They should have been fired on the first one.
And I'm saying that because
It's-
apparently multiple agents unloaded the clip on him, and this man got away.
What?
You had one job.
You can't shoot?
And y'all motherfuckers all missed. Where were y'all's antennas? And who was
Motherfuckers was
training
stealing
y'all?
my shit.
Yeah.
Everybody, y'all was trained the fuck up,
That's
and y'all
crazy.
couldn't hit him.
I didn't
Apparently, he was in like a bush of some sort. I don't know. all
They
the
did catch
deets.
him, right?
I don't care.
Yeah.
So
But-
apparently he was in this bush for 12 hours waiting for this man.
Imagine.
Yes.
First of all, how you know
A
that he's
civilian saw him.
Did this happen today or yesterday? When did this
reported
happen?
it.
Happened yesterday. So
Happened
like
yesterday.
they started shooting at him. He dropped his gun and then started running off.
The man had a foldable AK up in the back in a backpack.
Wait, but did he actually get a shot off?
No.
No.
Oh, they just caught him.
Like
A
Secret
civilian
Service.
saw him, called it in, and then that's when they went and they.
So like Secret Service like apparently like goes a hole ahead of Trump,
They do a perimeter.
and then I guess they saw him or something, and then started shooting. He ran off. Someone saw him. They got his license plate, and I guess they had to
And he
speed chase
fled,
him.
bro. And they chased him down.
It's like the worst Secret Service in America right now. Like,
I don't think it's the
Ever.
what.
It was just a random 6-year-old man.
That's the second time, right?
How do you
Yeah.
unload clip?
Like I'm just saying, that, like
Well, people
I am
think
no
this is-
conspiracy
the
theorist, but there's a
conspiracy
pattern
thinks it's
here.
Staged, yeah. Conspiracy says it's all staged. Could be.
Oh, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like people are trying to take my life. If it happens once, but if it happens twice,
Oh, yeah,
all right,
everybody's
something-
fired around me.
What's happening
And
here?
I'm not leaving the house.
You just hiring your private security at that
I'm
point.
sorry, if a kid outsmarts me on the first one,
100%.
everybody's fired.
Everybody's fired. What are you doing?
A
God, you let that
child.
motherfucker clip my ear.
An 18-year-old child.
You're telling me a child is smarter than
But even on the first one, there's like videos of people saying, "Hey, there's a guy on
Yeah, I
that
seen
roof."
that, and nobody believed them. Yeah,
And the cop was like, "Oh, I don't know.
He
Maybe Secret Service
He needs a better view.
trying to take a peek at Trump."
That's crazy. But yeah, my man on the golf course. So I need to get some merch ready for that.
You know, like
we in the bushes with it.
Wow. It's crazy though, because we live in a weird time. You know what would be weird? I don't have it, but if it actually happens, it'd be weird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's that?
they get to be successful with that shit. Like that's the second time.
Oh yeah, an assassination in today's time would be fucking nuts.
Like I only heard about that shit in books. You know, you hear JFK, you hear Martin Luther King. Now
Like
I'm
the
like,
worst thing that happened, and I said it when the first time. Like the worst thing that happened when we were growing up was Bush got a fucking sandal thrown at him,
A shoe.
and he dodged that shit like the Matrix, boy, and threw it back.
but like we live in some history times. Like they really trying to get this motherfucker up out of here.
Well, that's why people. This is going to sound so dark, but people need to get it through their heads that this is the most peaceful time we've ever had, and like that's why we are legitimately on the brink of war. It's just like I'm talking about a cycle of history here. Like if you look, like we're on a timeline. Like we haven't had a war in a long time. Like we're overdue.
There's wars going on right now.
I always
I'm
say
talking
we're
about like a
overdue
world
for.
war, like a fucking war.
I don't. Yeah.
Bring the heat.
I know. I don't want.
America.
I don't want that to happen.
Fuck yeah.
I always feel like we're overdue for another 9/11. Like
think so?
that, it like plays in the back of my mind every time.
It's
Of
scary.
like a big event or
Like
Oh,
something
why you
gonna
got
be-
such a headache right now? What's wrong?
No, I just actually have a headache.
You okay, baby?
I need to bring this up.
Pumpkin? You looked worried, and I was gonna.
he's trying to watch.
I just have an annoying headache.
Okay.
Sorry,
Did they get scored on?
hasn't even started yet.
Okay. So fun fact: Paul's sitting here trying to watch his favorite team. Let him know who it is.
He got me over here doing a podcast during game day.
Don't even. I wish you would. I wish.
Had this been the Packers, I can't make it, guys.
Would you have done that for real?
Hell no.
We don't get no primetime games,
One,
so-
I come rain or shine. But don't talk to me about why we're doing this on a Monday when your Eagles is playing. This is happening because of you.
I already voiced my opinion and said, no,
Yo,
my
yo.
Damn, he had to
opinion.
get the dad voice on you.
No, I'm not doing that. Take that to the judge. The judge said, hell no, throw him in jail for that crime. That's crazy.
Jalen
And
looks
now
ready.
you upset because I don't even like the Eagles. My bad. Bobby
I'm
made
sorry
me
they
mad.
like us and put us on prime time.
Y'all are
2
very
weeks in a
popular.
row.
Y'all have Saquon, AJ Brown.
AJ
Jalen
AJ out
You
this
think
week.
y'all gonna win tonight?
Is he out?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Got a
Little hammy.
hamstring.
Oh man.
My fantasy.
That's why you got
team
Devontae
cooked.
Smith, though.
Did you lose the Executioner League? So anybody
I
that
did,
doesn't know,
man.
Devin plays a lot of fantasy, and apparently he's been doing really bad lately.
That's bad. Well, the Executioners League is like the one I took the most pride in because that's the one with your cousin Montel and all them.
Yeah.
And it was made. The first time we ever played it was last year. Like that was the first
And you
time.
won it.
And your boy won it because they always talk like I ain't know what I'm doing. And like I won it the first year, so I was ready. I day by day, back to back. I was ready to go. Lost week 1, eliminated. It was. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's like
Humble
that.
pie?
That's like when LeBron lost to the Mavericks. I had to go ahead and sit. You couldn't hear from me for 6 hours. I just had to go sit in my room and just hold my head down. It
I
was
know
tough.
somebody like that. Paul was in the fetal position apparently when the Eagles lost the Super Bowl.
I was feeling like how I feel right now. I was sick.
You were sick. I don't think I've ever seen the Packers lose a Super Bowl. So it's like
All right.
I don't know what it's like.
They don't go that often, so.
Hey, just,
I know you ain't talking.
And they've been twice in my lifetime.
there you go. And won one.
Mm-hmm.
3 times. They
Oh,
did-
yeah, I was young.
Donovan went to a Super
I
Bowl.
was young when they lost to the Patriots. Do you want to
Does
get
anybody
that?
have a maybe it's me? I don't, but I'm just asking.
It's supposed to be Paul.
I thought I forfeited.
I did it for you last week. It's okay if we don't. I'm just asking. Anybody need something to get off their chest?
No, I kind of vented my frustrations with the TV and
Watch your
stuff.
TV. Sorry, bro.
It's all right.
Sad.
Do you want to get into the NFL?
Let's do it.
So,
We did not do picks last week, did we?
no.
No, but I did some bets and they were bad.
Oh man.
I mean, the first thing I want to talk about is they decided to bench this man, Bryce Young,
Yeah,
today.
good for him. He needs
It's
it,
only his second year.
bro. He's too
Stop it.
small. He's too small.
You ready to give up on him already?
Yes, absolutely. I was ready to give up on him at Alabama.
What?
He's just not good, bro.
I think it was good. It's deserved. He needs to be benched. He ain't playing good. That whole team is a damn
Panthers
high
are
school
a shit
football
show,
team out
and
there.
they don't have any.
They selling tickets for $1.80.
Oh man,
You can go to a ticket or to a game for $1.80.
that's crazy.
That's insane. You couldn't be my quarterback no more. Go ahead and just put it in the backup. Just go ahead.
What's the solution?
Andy
Like
Dalton's back, baby.
The solution is David
they
Tepper
just
needs to
suck
step
this
away.
year and then get a quarterback.
Yeah, they'll draft. Yeah.
But who's like the top quarterback they get?
Either they draft.
They gonna
get
get Shadur
get Sam Darnold
or Sam or Texas quarterback.
They already had Sam Darnold. Quinn Ewers?
No, I know, but I'm just saying that's how you know it's a shitty organization. Everybody that leaves there is doing well. Like Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield look good.
Doing really
Yeah, that's
good.
why I'm like.
And then
It's not Bryce Young's fault.
No, it's the owner. It's a terribly run
I do think it's
organization.
Bryce Young's fault. Like, bro, there's a difference in like you could just tell he's not like Dan Orlovsky. I talk about him a lot. Like he does so good about breaking down quarterbacks. He didn't have anything nice to say about him. Like,
He just
his
looks
breakdown
like
and everything. Like timing was off. Didn't know like what checkdowns are. Like he was struggling. So shout outs. Sit on the bench behind Andy. Learn. Take some notes.
What do you guys think's been? Who's been the biggest surprise this year?
The biggest surprise team wise.
Yeah.
Like surprises and good or surprises?
Yeah,
and
because there's a couple of them, in my opinion. The good surprise to me,
Saints.
no.
Hell
That's
yeah.
expected. I told
You ain't expect the Saints to put up no damn 40 points each week. They scored on 15 straight
Derek
possessions.
Carr can play regular season ball.
You ain't expect that. That's a surprise. I didn't have
When are the Saints ever like awful?
last year.
Awful?
I mean, they're not good.
They've never been awful. Like that defense is usually like, yeah, they stand up, like they're decent almost every year. They've always had good talent.
No, they've always had good talent, but last year they were awful. Like
It's the Vikings.
they were-
the Vikings are the surprising team right now.
because they beat the 49ers.
Just because they're playing good ball as with a quarterback that everybody wrote off.
So do you think?
Either that, I mean, you could go Tampa too. Tampa's playing great
I
ball.
kind of expected that though. Like Baker been playing good.
Bad is probably like
Ravens.
Baltimore, yeah. Baltimore
Like-
easily. The play calling's awful.
I don't understand that. How like you brought Derrick Henry over for a
But
reason?
they didn't need to.
No. You brought Derrick. Let me explain this. The only reason I need to go off my little tangent right now because I had the Ravens to win this game against the. I had them +8. Okay, I had them by the spread.
They didn't even cover that.
Fourth quarter, they're up 10 points, and you got a Hall of Fame running cowbell of a man running the football, and you run him 2 to 3 times in the fourth quarter.
Max
Up
Crosby.
10 points, not once,
Max Crosby.
but twice.
Max Crosby.
Might be the most disruptive defensive end in the
tried to
league
tell
right
you,
now.
you
That dude's
dismissed me when
crazy.
I said that.
He's not the best, but he's very disruptive.
You dismissed
I
me
like
when
him. He's
said-
dope.
You asked me the question, who do you think you have for Defensive Player of the Year? I said Max Crosby. I said either my boy, Myles Garrett, or Max Crosby, and you said, nah, I think Nick Bosa's got it. Or
TJ Watt, yeah.
You said those two names. And I
TJ
said, bro,
Watt.
I'm telling you, Max Crosby's going to make a name.
Next time we've been
Ooh,
made
about to make a name for myself, yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson's also.
That was enough. Did I not say that name?
I think he had 5 sacks yesterday.
It was like 4. Yeah, it was like.
He had 5. I think.
Yeah, it was a monster for sure. What else you got on the NFL side? What else you want to hear from us on the NFL?
Do better, Baltimore. Y'all suck. That's crazy.
What do you guys think about the Chiefs-Bengals game?
What about it?
I think about
People are saying there's multiple things on it.
I think about the scene in Breaking Bad when Jesse looks up and he's crying. He's like, because Walter White has been getting away with so much. He's like, he can't keep getting away with this. He can't keep getting away with this. That's what I think. I think they got to stop.
They had him right there until they ran into the wide receiver.
That's Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase.
That ain't the same Jamar Chase that'd be asking for $35 million. I know
Jamar
it
Chase
ain't.
lost in the game with that.
Do you think he's
fucking-
hurting his case for
Yeah,
the
easily.
contract in the
You
summer?
can't be throwing temper tantrums and not perform. Like,
About to attack the ref?
yeah, doing what you're doing on the field. Like, come on, bro. You cost us the game.
Do you think
That wasn't obviously not the single-handed play that cost them the game. That pass interference was crazy, but at the same time, come on now.
Do you think the Bengals can turn it around and
Absolutely, easily,
They're
actually,
always a slow starting team.
easily. They are literally a couple plays from winning both.
I will tell you, I did not have that division the way it is currently constructed. 1-1 with y'all, you and the Steelers on top, and then the 0-2 between Baltimore and Ravens. I didn't have that ranking happening at all.
It's the toughest division.
It's a very tough division, but I didn't have it. I ain't even played division games yet.
Not yet.
did you guys see the Titans and Jets game? So Aaron Rodgers finally gets a win in the
As a
Jets
New York
uniform.
Jet, yeah.
But
Will Levis, bro.
Will Levis, I don't think he's not the solution. His coach said, "What the hell are you doing?"
Bro, he plays so much good ball until he doesn't.
He's trying to play hero ball at some points.
No, he folds under pressure. Like both of his, had the game won in both games, and then it just makes a boneheaded play.
Man, try to do a diving underhand toss.
And you know what? I hope it continues week 3 because you got to go Pack go.
Speaking of Malik Willis.
Well, we play the Titans next week, so I hope Will Levis. I hope you go out
pulling
there
through, huh?
I knew it. I had no problems. I had no worries.
Devin literally on the phone
About a
said, "How the fuck you expect me to be happy when Malik Willis is my fucking quarterback?" Word for word.
No, I mean, I just knew we were going to be running. I did call Josh Jacobs to lead the league in rushing, and it looks like that's going to happen because we using that man extensively. But I loved it. I think that man threw the ball 15 times, like just short passes. We ran the fucking ball. Like that was just old school.
Smash mouth.
Play defense and run the football, and I loved every second of it because we got a victory.
So do you think Jordan Love could just take his time and tell he's
I don't think it's as bad as everybody says it is. Because if it was bad, like where they keep saying he's going to miss 4 to 6 weeks, I don't think he is. Because if he was, why wouldn't they put him on injured reserve? Injured reserve means you got to miss a minimum of 4 weeks.
I think on something like that, because Embiid had the same injury, it's just like your timetable. So you're not wrong, but like
I think he comes back sooner.
I think it depends on the individual.
I think he comes back sooner than 4 games.
Speaking of injured reserve, what's going on with Christian McCaffrey?
I think that one is way more serious than people are
Like,
alluding
did they just not report this, or like they just get?
Do you
worse
feel the
over
San Francisco 49ers duped it, everybody?
Yeah,
You do?
they all.
Because
I mean,
of
they're
Jordan
running back. And they told me I was going to start Friday night, and then 5 minutes later, when he's doing a press conference, you guys get me in trouble.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So you think the 49ers are duping everybody with what they said
I
about
mean, this
McCaffrey?
didn't just come up randomly. I don't think.
I think also this makes the most sense for them. Like if you look at what happened to them later in the season last year, Christian was injured later in the season because they were using the shit out of him. And so if you just let him rest up for the early parts of the season and then work his ass.
I don't care if you do that, but let me know so I don't take him number 1 in fantasy, damn it. I got him number 1 in the league.
But no, I feel like that's what's going on a little bit. Is just like they're just letting him take his time. They're a good enough football team. Like, yeah, they fumbled against the Minnesota Vikings, but a lot of teams fumbled this weekend, surprisingly.
Yeah. Something else I wanted to bring up. UFC 300 happened this past weekend.
Hey, so I'm laughing because of Devin. Devin is a huge Sean O'Malley fan. But
He's getting kisses on his back.
I'm not going to lie.
That's insane. I saw that.
I'm not going to lie to you. I was probably the number 1 hater of the Sphere.
No, you weren't. I was.
Of the Sphere.
Of the Sphere?
Yeah. I was
you hated it?
I was hating. No. I was hating on it. Up to 301. I was hating on it. I was like, this is so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, everything about it sounds stupid. They can't sell tickets. Bro, as a viewer in front of the TV, I loved it. I'm not going to lie to you. I loved everything about it.
Except the final 2 boring-ass fucking fights.
We're not going to go there.
No.
Or we're not going to do that, I should say.
You won't create a historic event like that. Can you just put some power bombs in there? Like, we don't got
Even Dana White said, I hope people turned it off, or like new customers turned it off before the co-main
like,
event.
I get it. It's cool. It's, yes, the grappling. I understand it. But damn it, we want to see fireworks. You in a Sphere. I don't want to see another man humping another man for 50 fucking minutes.
I wanted to see like what that prelim fight was where that woman got her forehead broken into.
I mean, that's just not like then Dana does nothing. He needs to do nothing but blame himself.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
you
blame yourself. You set up a bad call.
What, you think just matchmaking?
Bro, Marab, what? Go look at all of Marab's fights.
Yeah.
Every single fight he does this.
I thought he was going to go with the other guy that I forget his name, but there was Ilya. Illa. Sean wanted to fight Illa, but
The lightweight, yeah.
Yeah, but Illa, there you go. But Dana White made it Marab, and as soon as that happened, like, nobody beats these like higher Northern European Russian grapplers. They're the best in the world. Then you got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you go up against them, you're not winning the fight. It's boring.
No, you can. Sean just looked flat. Like he looked.
Nobody's on par with those people's grappling and cardio.
No, I
nobody's
agree.
on par with that. And
I
so
agree,
like
but
they just
Sean had
ragdoll you.
opportunity. He had opportunities.
They just ragdoll you. I want to see fireworks in a fireworks game. I get it, but as soon as I wasn't even mad that he lost, I knew.
Shout out the Spirit. That shit was dope. If I could catch one little snippet of like some whales or underwater visuals going on next time I'm in Vegas, that'd be fire.
That shit was dope.
Did you guys see the November card?
Yeah, John Jones, Stipe.
Yep.
For real, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's both. Square Garden. Bo Nickel versus Paul Craig's on that card.
Wait, where is it at?
Madison Square Garden.
They basically just waited a whole another year.
It's November what?
16th.
You gonna go to New York?
Shit, I might go to New York for
I'm
that.
not
shit.
trolling. I'm not trolling. Me and my wife are trying to plan on going to New York this year.
Okay, y'all come on my birthday trip.
Where's your birthday trip? Wait, I didn't know that. When's the birthday trip?
What are you talking about?
I'm going to New York in January.
By yourself or what?
No, I was gonna ask Whitney, but we can all go.
Let's do it. I'm down for.
That'd be so fun.
I'm down for Christmas in January over there in New
Do a
York.
podcast in New York.
Oh
That'd
my
be
God!
crazy.
Stop.
That would be.
Do it. And me, Paul, I want to go ice skating with you.
Me and my wife want to go back so bad. We love New York.
I'm staying in Texas.
I know. I will say, fun fact: like my wife is a lunatic in New York.
Okay, let me find a significant other, and then we can all go.
You got to make that happen. You got 90 days.
Yeah, you got to make that happen.
My mom and my wife love this show called 90 Day Fiance. If you like to get on there, you can find somebody in 90 days. We can all go to New York.
Mm.
One, I will never get on that show.
That show is wild, bro. That show is so fucking wild.
Yeah, no, my wife made us walk from Central Park down to the Brooklyn Bridge, and I'm talking walking. And if you've ever been to the city, that is a ridiculously long walk.
Okay, I'm gonna message her after this,
I'll do it.
and we may just go without you.
That's fine.
You'll be babysitting. You'll be babysitting.
Do it. That's fine. I'll meet you out there.
I
with the
want to
kids.
live there,
I think I would.
You want to
do
live
that.
in New
I'm
York?
very-
Like New York
I'm-
City or New York?
like Brooklyn.
Brooklyn makes more sense.
I would
Why you
never
wanna live
live
there?
like in
Manhattan
Times
is
Square.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I would never live there.
Why
I would
you
either live like Upper East Side or Brooklyn.
What-
I
what-
am very New York.
Really?
Yes.
It's too many
everything about
people.
me.
I honestly, the
Way too
older I
many.
get, the more I want to get away from people. I want like a little land.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Like
want nobody.
50-50. I'll do land.
I want land with like some horses. I just want some horses and some goats.
Amen, brother.
I don't even want. I don't even people. I don't even want a neighbor. I don't want a neighbor. I don't want y'all. I want to be by myself.
I feel that. New York would be fire. Jeez. Now y'all-
I would go to New
wanna
York though. Like if y'all want to make this happen, I'm down to go
I'm
to
so
New York.
down.
Absolutely.
Let's figure it out. Paul, what else you got, bud? Dying over there.
Look at this.
I
His
am
head's
dying.
hurting. I mean,
Yeah, in the current events.
All right, well, let's get into current events. Let's go, Paul.
real quick, give me the score.
Literally was the first drive.
Oh.
Darth Vader died.
James Earl Jones died.
Yeah, don't say that.
It was the voice of Darth Vader.
And what are you Lion King too? He was the voice of many things.
First of all, he was in Coming to America. I know none of y'all have seen this in this room, but
Didn't they make a sequel?
Aaron has seen it. Yes. So that's one. But two, yes, he was Mufasa. Three, he was Darth Vader. Shout outs. May he live forever. He was a huge part of my childhood.
Did you guys also see that Tito Jackson died?
Tito? They got Tito?
They got Tito.
R.I.P. Tito Jackson from the Jackson 5, Michael Jackson's brother. Old age, huh?
But yeah, those are the two recent passings
Rest
that are
in peace,
notable.
man. That's crazy.
I know that.
What else you got?
Well, if you want to do that too, also I need to apologize to Deshaun Watson
What do you?
because I was going in on him last
What are
week.
you
I went-
apologizing for? Because
No, I
that
went
man.
on to him last week, but did you
'Cause we-
know? Because you know, speaking of deaths, like, did you know before he played the Cowboys game, he had just found out his dad and his one of his teammates had died. One of his teammates was killed and shot back at home, and then his dad had died, and then he had to go play the Cowboys. I feel bad because I was dogging him. Oh shit, I'd have felt bad. I'd have been queued up. Way to go out there, Deshaun, because it would have been me. You called me and said I got about like somebody like that died. I'm not playing.
His birthday was Friday, and then he didn't ball out on
There
Sunday.
you go. So
He
my
did
bad,
great.
Deshaun. I feel bad. I gotta apologize because I was going in on him. But
Yeah, relax, bro.
that's a lot of
Pounds are
emotion.
coming.
So my
All
bad.
pound up.
You happy as hell?
We got to win, you know? What else you got, Paul?
Have you guys heard about this boarhead outbreak? Or so boarhead's like a sliced meat company that like deli meat and stuff.
I know it there.
So I guess they had this factory in like Virginia or some place that had an outbreak of listeria. Do you know what listeria is? I think it's like some bacteria or something.
Okay.
But you know how you go to the grocery store, they just have
Yeah, the meat.
meat cut up and everything.
Yeah.
So apparently, like in the Midwest, a bunch of Midwest states, people were buying it and then catching listeria, and then like 9 or 10 people have died from it already.
Cannibalism. I'm just
Oh, what?
Imagine
Mr. What?
if it was just cannibalism out here. That's why you don't eat swine. You're not supposed to.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, pigs are the most disgusting fucking thing you could ever eat. Pigs, Pigs will eat anything.
So if I was like, Nick, I'm picking up a sandwich, turkey or ham.
Look, I'm not shitting on it. I'll eat bacon. I love bacon, but I'm just saying, like, swine is not good for you.
No, but like your go-to is like a turkey.
I try my best to go back to that. Yes.
Devin?
What? Oh, look, I'll take my chances. I love the pig. So
I mean, I've always said though, like, yeah, when I die, I know I'm gonna die from unhealthy eating.
probably me too. 100%.
Listeria head my way, you know.
Have you ever had like a? I've had salmonella one time. That shit sucked.
How'd you catch salmonella?
Peanut
Raw
butter.
chicken?
Peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut. I think I was in the 7th grade. Peanut butter. Peter Pan peanut butter. Had a little.
That's why.
Yeah, I was at it real fast. Yeah, they had a little salmonella outbreak. I got that shit in the 7th grade.
You stick with Jif.
Stick with Jif.
How do you spell it?
GIF.
Is it Jiffy or Jif?
Jiff.
There's no way it's 2 F's.
Yes, it is.
This is the Mandela effect. That's why I purposely asked that question. This has been one of the bigger Mandela effects in the world. I believe Paul is correct. That is JIF, but a lot of people remember it being JIFF or Jiffy or whatever the hell you said. It's like one of the biggest Mandela effects, just like the Monopoly guy with the monocle, or just like Fruit of the Loom never had the bread basket behind it.
It is one because I
There's people
visualized
that
the
vividly
logo.
remember.
Yeah.
Like the Mandela effect on products and stuff is
Keep
so
saying that.
good.
I don't know what that means.
The Mandela effect, it's like something that there's a mass amount of people in the world think that it happened, but it never did.
Like, how do you think they spell Fruit Loops?
He's
Like
not
fruit,
wrong.
but loops. No?
No.
How do you spell Fruit Loops?
F
You don't spell
FRUUT.
No, you don't. What?
That's how
They
they've
can't
always
legally
spelled it.
claim that there's fruits in it, so they have to use FRUUT.
That's how they've always spelled it like that.
Nah, that became
Well,
that became
Devin,
like a this generation
Devin, I
thing.
promise you, if
When
you
I
go-
FROOT.
Yeah, FROOT.
it wasn't like that when I was growing up. Hell
And I
no.
promise you, if you go down this rabbit hole, you're gonna lose your mind.
That's insane.
Mandela effects
What?
are the craziest thing. Like Fruit of the Loom. You remember like the undies?
Yeah.
Was there ever a bread basket behind it, like a brown basket in the logo?
Yes. There was.
No, there wasn't.
It had the apple and the grapes.
It does, and you're saying that there was a basket behind it.
There's a basket in that motherfucker. I don't know where it's at
Look
specifically.
up the logo.
There's multiple baskets, like some with baskets, some without.
No, that's what they're trying to prove. Like somebody's been like, Fruit of the Loom's logo never had a basket behind it. The Monopoly man, has it ever had a monocle? Like, does he have a monocle or not?
Yes.
Nope.
Bullshit. Yes, he
The
does.
Monopoly man has never had a monocle.
That's the only reason why monocles are famous is because of him and the fucking Peanut Man.
Look it up. Look
Bullshit. I don't believe that shit at all. Hell,
Am I
Y'all try
wrong,
to-
Paul?
y'all try to fuck with my head today.
you're
I
right.
see.
The Monopoly man has never had a monocle.
That's bullshit. I don't care what you dog. You talking about never us growing up?
Yes.
It's,
Nah,
that,
bullshit.
it's that Peanut Man that has a monocle.
I said that, but it's also Monopoly guy that got a
Never had a
monocle,
monocle, apparently.
bro.
Because his hands are right here.
Let me see.
No, like the people legitimately
Can
think
I
he has a
see it?
monocle.
No, I don't believe none of this shit.
And then there's another one that bothers me till this day. There's a movie called Shazam.
With Shaquille.
No, that's Kazam. There's a movie. There's a movie called Shazam that a lot of people remember, and it starred Sinbad, the comedian, where he was a genie and he came to grant wishes for kids. Bro, when I tell you, I remember this movie growing up, but it's not a real thing. Never existed. But millions, not
What
millions,
are you?
thousands
No,
of people,
that's-
thousands
I
of
call
people.
bullshit on that one 'cause
thou-
I watched that.
thousands
I know
of people.
I can visualize the commercial right now.
No, so that like they reshot a commercial when Sinbad got older, but I remember a movie with Sinbad being in there, and they swear there's never Sinbad. You can go look at his IMDb. He has several interviews where he never once filmed a movie as Shazam.
I don't even know what that is.
But thousands, and I'm talking thousands of people remember a movie with him in it.
'Cause I can visualize the commercial right
Bro, Mandela effect, it'll blow your mind. This is
Yeah,
that's how
see.
you know we're in the Matrix.
That's
So
also like false memories. Like a lot of people have false memories of them as like childhood growing up, and it never happened.
Is that like some trauma thing?
I don't know, but like I have vivid memories of something, and it never happened.
What?
Like a common one is like when Darth Vader says,
Luke, I'm your father. He doesn't say it like
He
that.
says, "I am your father."
He never said Luke. He just says, I am your father. But people tie it in with Luke, I am your father. He just says, like, I'm your father.
Looney Tunes was never TUUNS. It's TUNES.
Bro, I'm
No,
telling you,
it's
the Mandela effect will blow your mind.
A lot of things you think were one way were never that way.
bullshit.
Anyways,
I know growing up, yeah, it was different. Y'all
there's
y'all
so
switched
many
it
food-
overnight.
There's
on
so many
this.
food products that aren't what people think they are and stuff. Like the names. Like I said, the Jif one people think is JIFF.
Like Captain Crunch, it's Captain.
It's Captain.
I know that. Yeah.
But no, there's several of them. Like that Shazam movie.
I've never even heard of it. I thought you were talking about that movie with The Rock in it or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what I'm about. What else you got, Paul?
That was pretty much it for current events, but some we talked about last podcast, our geography.
Oh,
So this is like one version of it. We may get into another version a little bit later,
okay.
but we're just gonna see how well you guys know where certain things in the world are.
Okay.
You ready?
Sure.
So we'll go first to three. All right, we'll start with Devin since he's looking like he knows what he's doing. Devin, what present-day Italian city does Mount Vesuvius overlook?
Mount what?
Vesuvius.
All you said was Italy, right?
What present-day Italian city does Mount Vesuvius overlook?
I wouldn't call that necessarily like it is geography, but it's tough.
I'm just gonna go off this. Let's go off this. It's like the process of elimination tells me there's Rome. What else is in Italy?
There's Sicily.
Aviano, Sicily. What's the one that's about to go underwater?
Venice.
Venice. Let's go with Sicily because I think that's in the hillside, but I don't know.
Wrong. Naples.
I know Naples, Florida. I ain't never done about no Naples, Italy.
All right, Nick. Let's see. Which continent is Cambodia located in?
That's all right.
Continent, Cambodia. Africa.
Wrong. Asia.
What?
I was gonna say it's in between the line. I know where it's at, but I couldn't remember.
Damn,
It's over there by Indonesia more. Like to the right.
Yeah, sure.
Is it?
He said, "Yeah, sure." Like
Off to the right? Top right?
Yeah.
No? I'm asking. I don't know. Do you have the map?
I don't have a map with me.
you know what? I go ahead. Next one. I'm doing the game next time. I'm gonna text Paul's intelligence because he be coming out here with some shit. Naples, Italy. How am I supposed to know that?
Well, Mount Vesuvius.
You knew that for real?
I knew Naples was in Italy.
You're supposed to tell me if you know. Say if you know.
You can take a college class for like geography.
A college class for geography? No.
Well, I didn't go to
What?
college, so-
Did you have a geography class in college?
I learned about some stuff.
Like a little side note, do you know what you're like? Did anybody like? Did you have like a dumb class you had to take in college?
Yes.
What was it?
Soccer.
I had to take archery. No, I did. I get it. I had to take
I was a
archery.
Kinese major.
Me too.
Well, don't they make a lot of people take kinesiology courses? What else you got?
Awesome. Fucking over it.
Pierre, Pierre,
Pierre.
Pierre is the capital of what U.S. state?
U.S. state.
Is this a random one for both of us to answer?
I'm gonna go with Idaho. Just like I don't know.
South Dakota.
I was, bro.
It's gotta be. I knew it was gonna be somewhere in that little area.
I had that one.
Did you really
Promise
have
you.
it?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say South Dakota.
Nick.
I'm decent with capitals.
What is the name of the smallest U.S. state?
The smallest U.S. state. Oh fuck, it's Rhode Island.
Nick's on the board. Devin, what ocean borders the state of Florida?
Easy money.
I can't say the Gulf of Mexico. I don't know.
Not an ocean.
The Atlantic, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Devin is on the board.
You had to get them easier.
Nick, what U.S. states share a border with Mexico?
All of them?
Yes.
California, Texas, obviously, Arizona, and New Mexico.
Nick is on the board again. Devin, what is the name of the longest river in the U.S.?
Mississippi River? I don't know.
Wrong. Missouri.
Oh, I was off.
I knew it was one of them damn M's. I never get that shit right. Mississippi, Missouri.
Nick, what is the lowest point of the U.S.?
The lowest point.
Yes.
Like the lowest of the points.
And
in,
I
like,
want the
south and
elevation in
geography?
feet.
Or is it elevation?
Elevation.
I want elevation in feet.
elevation? It's Louisiana.
New Orleans.
Death Valley in California.
Ooh, okay.
What?
Devin, I know you're a Green Bay Packers fan, so let's see if you know this.
I'm not a Wisconsin fan. I'm a Green Bay Packer fan.
Same thing. What are the names of the 5 Great Lakes?
Oh, man. That's
Skip, I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you
that's
one.
cool. That's
I'm dead
tough.
ass. I don't fucking know.
You don't
That's
know
tough.
one?
Is Lake Erie one of them?
Lake Michigan? Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, or some shit like that?
Isn't Erie one of them?
You want to keep going?
I don't know all 5, so no, skip it. What is the
You
5?
missed Superior and Huron.
Caron?
Huron.
Yeah, you never got that out of me. You'd have never got that out of me.
What is the name of the flattest state in the U.S.?
Kansas.
Wrong. Florida.
The flattest? Oh, man. It's crazy.
Devin. In what state would you find the North Mojave Desert?
Nevada? I don't know.
2-2.
I was going to say.
That was good. I had no idea. Me and Jari, we don't know about this.
Nick, how many U.S. states share a border with Canada?
Oh, man. There's Washington. There's North Dakota. There's Idaho. There's Michigan. Minnesota. There's Maine. New York. Connecticut. No, New York? Yeah, New York fucking butts up to Canada. Yes, it does.
I don't want you to get this answer right, so I don't. Why are you looking at me? I don't.
You just threw me off. Connecticut's not up there, but the other one is. The fucking one. There's 2 up there.
10.
I need to restart, but I want to say, fuck, Washington, Idaho, North Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, New York, Maine, and 2 other ones. It's 9 or 10. Well,
You don't get 9 or 10. He gets
13.
13? Oh, I
It's
missed a
Montana.
bunch. Montana, Wisconsin.
I don't think
That's what I
Michigan-
said when I said the 2. That's what I said. That's
I
what
knew,
it was.
yeah.
It was the ones in between Maine and New York.
Devin,
Paul.
how many time zones are in the U.S.?
4. No, East, Central,
Oh,
Mountain,
I'm
and
tripping.
Pacific
Mountain.
time.
I
No?
forgot about Mountain.
Wrong. 6.
Pardon?
Alaska,
you
what the
didn't say
fuck?
Central.
Oh, Hawaii's 5 hours behind.
You didn't say Central either, but
No, Central. It's Central, Eastern, Pacific, and Mountain Time. Those are your 4. And then you got Hawaii and Alaska that I didn't think about.
All right. Let's see. Nick,
Running out of questions we don't know what it is.
which state was purchased from Russia in 1867?
Alaska.
Nick wins.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you putting me on.
Alaska.
They're
is-
like
you can
13
see,
miles
yeah,
away.
You can see Alaska.
You can see Alaska.
You can see
Water
Russia
freezes.
from
You
Russia.
just walk
It's a
across.
bridge. There was a bridge from Russia to Alaska.
I don't know anything about geography, so I don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little geography quiz.
You gonna be able to make it home?
Yeah.
No, you look intoxicated.
Yeah.
I'm worried about you.
You pulled
No,
over.
I just have a bad headache.
Okay. You're annoyed with us?
Nah, I'm just trying to get out because I have a headache.
Well, with that being said,
Paul
do we-
said, "You shut the
do
fuck
we
up,
have
Nick."
do we have any updates that we'd like to discuss? Oh, you know, one current event that's wild that we didn't talk about was Unky was getting funky.
Oh, he sure was.
Unky was getting funky on live. He was clapping cheeks on live.
Michelle.
That's my Michelle. That's my Michelle. That man was getting it, boy.
You know the ego that man got right now.
He was,
You know the man that. You know the ego that man got right now.
Do you guys know how to use Instagram Live? Like, could
it happen to me?
could it happen?
It happened to Jamal Murray, didn't it?
No, he was
No,
purposely
he
taking a
was
video.
recording.
Okay. I he think it happened, man. These days, everybody's got a camera, so shit. You think's private? It probably ain't private.
That's my Michelle. That man's making a lot of money off this shit too. That's crazy.
Jordan had to go on and turn it off.
He said, "I've been highly embarrassed. I've embarrassed her."
The way he handled it was good.
He said, "People were not injured. Let's not get up." And shout out that podcast, man. That's Nightcap is great.
It's very funny.
Nightcap is great, bro. But yeah, shout out Unc. He's getting funky, boy.
He thought ESPN was gonna cut him off.
You thought they go Paul Pierce him?
Paul, what would you do if that happened to you? You'd fall off the face of the earth.
I would never be on social media again.
You couldn't handle it. But what if
I'd probably
you was
move.
doing like him?
Like if you heard that, man. If you had a video release,
he's getting kudos. He's getting kudos.
Like you heard that. You heard the video.
You got two options. You either go fully in and you just start.
And that couldn't be you ever.
Like, let's say, like, if it got out and thousands of people watch it, you either gotta go fully in and like just make your career and make a bunch of money doing it, or.
But he wasn't even seen in it. He was just making the noises.
All you heard was the noises.
Oh, like just the noise happening.
You ain't seen it?
I've seen it.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. I thought you guys were asking a different question.
No, I'm saying like if you
If
were
like
in his
just
shoes-
the noises happened, I would probably
shut up.
delete Instagram.
You be smiling from ear to ear walking into the studio.
His social anxiety is too high.
For real?
This podcast, I would never come back to this podcast.
100%.
I would
I'd be
never.
proud of my boy, but at the same time, I would look at you differently because I know you would. If I heard you saying "that's my Michelle" and grunting like you were, my boy, we'd have a whole different relationship on our hands, Paul. We'd have a whole different relationship on our hands.
I
I'll go
guess.
make animal
Couldn't even
noises.
I couldn't even look at you the same. I'd have to look down while talking to you. The respect you would gain from me, boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't show up to work the next day. I couldn't do it.
Boy, I have a whole fucking breakfast waiting on you because I know you need it.
you're famished.
There
you go. Eat up,
your
king.
nourishment, my boy. Had a protein shake waiting on you.
A little Gatorade, little electrolytes going in you.
I would quit. There's no way I could come back if any of y'all got caught. I would quit.
Oh, if I heard you grunt like that, talking about that's my Michelle. Shout out. Shout out Shannon. Anyways, with that being said, welcome back, everybody. This was fun. I had fun.
Had a good time.
Devin, you got anything, sir?
Just follow us, dum-dums.
You heard the man. Love everybody in this room. Love everybody out there. Toodles.